Hi everybody, it's Rexanna with Past Present Herbs, and I'm out here in the greenhouse, and I thought I would come on and do a little chat with you about what's going on out here in the garden. And I was talking to my husband earlier this morning and asking him a question that had been on my mind. Inquiring minds want to know. And I really am reaching out in this question. This is April the 7th, the day before the eclipse, the Great Eclipse 2024. But my mind has always been, I love gardening. This really doesn't have anything to do with the eclipse. I'm just putting a time stamp, a timeline on my video is what I'm doing. But this question has been lingering with me. I consider myself to be a fairly experienced gardener, but I wanted an opinion. My mind normally goes kind of, all directions sometimes when I'm out here in the garden. And so this is going to go out to experienced gardeners, and maybe if you just have an opinion on this question, go ahead and leave the comment also. I'm going to take everything into account. All right. I had an 8-pack, and I planted some peas. And the germination rate was really high. These were really good seeds. And I did everything like normal. And last year, I did not plant any peas. This year, I'm trying to double because I want to can them. I want to freeze them. I want fresh ones, of course. I love peas. And anyway, out of this, I only got three coming up. I planted them in my bed, and I was just looking through the little 2x2 cell, and I thought, where does the seeds go? I mean, they disappeared. They didn't even try to come up. And so my question is, last year this came up, and I had poor germination rate on some other seed, and I thought, where does the seed, does it just dissolve? Does it go nowhere? What happens to the seed? So I know maybe some of you are thinking, that's a ridiculous question. Maybe some of you were thinking the same thing as me, because I was digging through the dirt in the soil, and I thought, what happened to the seed? Where is the seed? Does it just stay there? I mean, I really would like to know what happens to the seed. As a young child, I don't know if I ever fathomed, but you see the seed grow. And then what happens to the seed that doesn't germinate? Where does it go? Does it just dissolve? And I mean, I know our food, as it composts, it just kind of dissolves and goes into, but I guess I just answered my own question. But I just was thinking that this morning. I thought, hey, why didn't it germinate? Why? There's so many questions of why these seeds do not germinate, and they're all supposed to be the same. I don't know. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you. I've got some trees, and what was recommended to me. I'm out here, and I thought, well, what happens in the dark has kind of been my subject matter. It's recommended that we plant comfrey underneath our fruit trees. I've got a peach tree going that's a couple of years old, and I've got a plum tree. And we want to make sure when they're like a year to 2 years old that they get off to a really good start, that we prune them the right way, that we protect them the right way, that we fertilize them and water them the right way. And so my main thing before even getting them was I reached out to Strictly Medicinals, and he gave me some roots. And I'm going to be moving, so I don't want you to get drunk or anything like that. These roots I've been so excited about. And so I'm going to show you these comfrey plants. They were just sent to me in little sticks, which is the actual root. And I mean, it just looked like a stick. But what has happened is awesome. Let me show you. Okay, now this here, if you can see right here, this is the little root, okay? Now this is, I got 2 of them, of course, because I got 2 trees. See, this one is much bigger. See the leaves? This is a comfrey. Now, if you don't know anything about comfrey, do a Google search, but it is so good. This is like, it's called knit bone, that it puts off in the ground. It's good to just have this around for many reasons. But what I'm going to do with it is if you break your bones, or if you have you can make salve out of it. But what it does is it feeds nutrients to your trees. So as these young trees are growing, like, let me turn this camera around real quick. This young tree, I'm going to plant it right down there. This is my plum tree, and it's looking like it needs to be watered. But I'm going to plant it right down there around the base, and it's going to grow really big. But it's going to feed this tree all the nutrients that it needs. And then this is my peach tree. And this right here, we're going to plant the other one right down there. And of course it's going to get real big, but it's going to feed this peach tree a lot of nutrients as well. So that is the plan for our comfrey. And that is what has been recommended to me. And we will have 2 things at once. We will have our comfrey, which is a great herb to have for the homestead, but we will also have comfrey to feed our property and the ground around it. The trees will flourish, and also anytime I need it to make a salve, a tea, anything. I mean, you could use it as a poultice. Anything that you go on and find out more about comfrey. And I may just do a separate video on the benefits of comfrey, because it is such an awesome herb to have. You can get it, and if you have like any kind of, well, I just need to do a video. But I just wanted to share that with y'all, and just do a short video to say, hey, you know, things are, my flowers, my roses are just really going crazy. Yeah, it's April. I guess I could show you my carrots. I'm really finding out a lot about mustard greens. And this is my carrots. My carrots, I planted them early. So yeah, that's my kale. I've got some more mustard right here beside it. I absolutely love mustard greens. And I've got a salad bowl mixture of all kinds of lettuces in that little bucket right there. And don't have long for all this to go. I really wanted to get started early this year, even though it was a little cold, but I just kept things covered. And now that it's April, I mean, I've already harvested so much of my kale. I've already harvested so much of my mustard greens. My beets are almost ready. Yeah, and then that's my peppermint down there. I got more peppermint everywhere. I've got yarrow started, green. I got so much going on. Everything's kind of a mess. Everything's kind of a mess, but it's growing. It's going. Oh, and I didn't show you the potato, but I'll show you the potatoes next time. I'll do a separate video. But I just wanted to jump on here and say hi. I hope everybody has a great time during the eclipse. I hope you have prepared well. And I'm not even going to go there on that. But just wanted to get this video out, and you know, hope everybody's garden is getting started. I'll be getting my tomatoes out in the garden probably here in about another 2 weeks or another week. It just kind of depends. Our nighttime weather is creeping up there. I know everybody's nighttime weather is quite not there yet for tomatoes and peppers, but I do have some peppers and I do have some tomatoes started. I've got one tomato started that is past ready. But anyway, you guys have a great eclipse, and blessings to everybody out there. And I will see you in the next video, hopefully. Okay, bye for now.